Oh, guys, not fun, not fun. The Boxster is in big trouble. I must say it's in big trouble. But I'm going to show you that after I show you how to replace the AOS. It's actually very straightforward. It just takes a long time. You have to be very patient. So let me get the AOS out and I'll show you. Okay, so this is the AOS. It'll be sitting in your car like this, but I'm going to show you how to remove it like this. First, you're going to want to remove this tube. This is going to take, if you think this takes a long time, just get ready for the whole process, because this one takes even longer. It's really cramped. There's a tubes around it and whatnot, and I found it very difficult. You could probably use a little rebar in there and pull it out, but you have to be pushing in the two sides of the hose, and I'll show you the hose right now so you have reference for these two. The tube looks just like this. You have to pinch these two sides in and it'll come out. So you have to get this out and this out. This one's more hard. This should take maybe 10 minutes, 20 if you're unlucky. This might take 2 minutes or 40 minutes. It took me about an hour to get out. It was not very fun. After you do that, remove these two screws on the side, and then you have the interesting part. You have to go underneath the car, and there's going to be a hose clamp, and use needle nose pliers to pry it open, and have a friend try to pull this up as you do so, and you should be okay. You don't need to replace the tube, but you could if you'd like to. The new AOS already has a gasket, so you don't need to worry about that. And these tubes, I ended up cracking this one, putting it back on, so you can replace these tubes as well. This one does require the intake manifold to be taken off, which I did. I used this needle nose pliers. It's a Duralast. It was $16 at Advanced Auto Parts. A little pricey, but it did get the tube off on the hose clamp, so it worked. I didn't like the price though. So in reference, this is the AOS. Here's your first tube down there. See there? That is the second tube. It's out of focus. Your screws are on the sides. You can see that one. And the other one will be underneath this wire. But they're fairly easy to get to. And as you see, I did all this new tubing under the intake manifold. Now, that's how you do the AOS. Make sure you, by the way, of course, remove the engine cover. It's 5 bolts. The carpet comes out with the plugs on this side first, then this. It's very simple. You guys can figure that out. If you can't, I don't know, you shouldn't be doing this, to be honest with you. But obviously, you see, I had to go through the intake manifold, and that took me like 4 hours. And let me play this video after working till 4 in the morning on this car and show you my first startup after putting in all the new tubes. All right, guys, it's been a whole day. Excuse the hair and everything. I'm gonna start it. I think it's all good. There might be a light that goes off because I did unplug the Bose sound system, but let's see. As you saw, it did not run properly. It had a flashing engine light, and we have we had many codes, but we have 3 cylinders, maybe 4 that are misfiring. So Boxster's not doing so hot, to say the least. Luckily for me and you, we ordered coil packs. If you're having a misfire, it can be the vacuum leak, or we checked. We're gonna probably reinstall the whole intake manifold in case I did that wrong. But Also, we have cracked coils on one side and we have oil leaking from the coils on the other, which means more cracked coils. So we're going to replace the coil packs, the coils, to just, make sure, or hopefully fix this misfiring issue. I'll show you what they look like right now so you can identify if yours is the same. You're going to have to take off your wheel to do this. Now let's see if I can show you. This is the one that is, yeah, you can see that. You see how that doesn't look so hot. So we're going to replace these. And like I said, we do have oil leaking from the other side from that general area. So it's best we probably replace them in the gaskets anyway. So I will see you guys in the next video of, I guess, now the Boxster series of fixing this thing up. I want it running this weekend. It is Wednesday. Do I think that will happen? No, but I hope so because I want to get out with PCA and drive some more. But we'll find out. You'll probably find out next week. So stay tuned if you're interested. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope I could help you guys. Have a great one.